Once upon a time, in a small and impoverished village, there lived a young boy named Aidan. His family had very little, and every day was a struggle for survival. His father worked long hours in the fields, while his mother stitched clothes for a meager income. Aidan, despite his circumstances, had a big dream. He wanted to become a successful entrepreneur and lift his family out of poverty. From a young age, Aidan was fascinated by the idea of creating something from nothing. He would watch the local shopkeeper count coins and wonder how businesses worked. However, his dreams were often met with ridicule. "Stick to what you know, Aidan," people would say. "Boys like you don't become rich or successful." But Aidan's spirit was not easily crushed. Every evening after school, he would sit by the riverbank with a tattered notebook and jot down ideas. His first goal was simple: to start a small business. But with no money and no mentor, his journey seemed impossible. One day, as Aidan was wandering through the forest collecting firewood, he stumbled upon an old man sitting beneath a large tree. The man's clothes were simple, but his eyes sparkled with wisdom. "Why the long face, boy?" the man asked. Aidan hesitated, but eventually poured his heart out. The old man listened intently and then said, "Success doesn't come to those who wait for the perfect moment, it comes to those who create opportunities. Start small. Use what you have." Taking the old man's advice to heart, Aidan began to brainstorm ways to make money without requiring significant investment. He noticed that many villagers needed help carrying goods from the market. With nothing but determination, he offered his services for a small fee. Soon, he became the go-to helper in the village. Over time, Aidan saved enough money to buy a cart. With his new cart, he could transport more goods and earn more income. But Aidan didn't stop there. He reinvested his earnings to buy a second cart and hired another boy to work for him. Within a year, he had a small team and a growing reputation. One day, Aidan heard about a neighboring town's market that sold fruits and vegetables at lower prices than his village. He decided to take a risk and bought a bulk supply to sell at a profit in his village. The venture was a massive success. For the first time, Aidan's family had enough to eat, and they could afford new clothes. As years went by, Aidan expanded his business. He learned about customer service, supply chains, and marketing through trial and error. He faced numerous challenges. Competitors tried to undercut him, storms destroyed his goods, and there were days when he barely broke even. But Aidan never gave up. He viewed every obstacle as a lesson and every failure as a stepping stone. Eventually, Aidan's business grew beyond the village. He opened shops in neighboring towns, then in cities. By the time he turned 30, Aidan was the owner of one of the largest logistics companies in the region. His story became an inspiration to countless others. Despite his immense success, Aidan never forgot his roots. He returned to his village and built schools, provided clean water, and set up scholarships for underprivileged children. He wanted others to have the opportunities he never did. One evening, as he sat beneath the same tree where he had met the old man years ago, Aidan smiled. The journey had been long and arduous, but it was worth it. From a boy with nothing, he had become a man who gave everything. Moral of the story: no matter how humble your beginnings, perseverance, hard work, and the willingness to take risks can lead you to extraordinary success. Challenges are not roadblocks but opportunities to grow and learn. Always remember to give back and help others rise, for true success lies in uplifting those around you.